Yeah, well, she's been a great support for a long, long period of time. Not just with obviously my coaching career, but a playing career, and then that transition time between playing and becoming a senior coach. You know, it can be a pretty treacherous time. It's a very, very insecure industry in terms of longevity in particular, and to have the support of Caryn and my three children has been first class. They have learnt to love the game. I'm very, very passionate about the game and very passionate about our footy club, and because of its family values that we've tried to continue to indoctrinate, then that means that to live that type of ethos, then my family have to be heavily involved in this journey too, and they've been very, very well accepted by everyone to do with our footy club, and have become an important part of the fabric and culture of our club.
What's that like for you on the weeks that the team does lose?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's hard because I go back and I think about what maybe they could have done differently or how we could have changed things. You think of the ramifications of actually not winning that game, whereas for Alistair, he goes home, he codes the game for 6 hours after a game, and then once that's done and he presents that to the players on the Monday, then they move on to the next game, whereas I'm sort of still thinking about the last game until we actually play the following game. So I think I hang on to it a little bit more than he does.
Because in a way, part of that process for him would be decoding it and looking at it analytically. But I suppose your role really has to be, in a sense, to detach and offer emotional support, which must be difficult at times.
That is, yes, yeah. Quite often after a game, he'll question me about certain things, and I try and stay positive as much as I can, and try and be there just as a bit of support and listen to what he's got to say and give him a bit of honest feedback, I suppose.
There really are two different Alistairs, aren't there? I mean, last year, and we spoke about this earlier, last year there was a story on the news, and you rang Alistair and you said there's a young child who's quite sick and he's a Hawthorn supporter. When you told Alistair the story, what did he do?
He was just about to leave work. I think it was about 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and he was on his way home, and he said, look, I might actually pop in and visit that family. I said that would be wonderful, because any small thing that you can do for a child,